What's up, guys? It's Catman, aka Cat Collects, and today we are talking Radiant Black. Okay, this is a new, it's new to me. I'm a returning collector. Superhero comic book. It's independent. It is written by Kyle Higgins and it's drawn by Costa. I'm not sure of their first name. I apologize about that, especially because the art is fantastic. But Radiant Black, I mean, if you don't know, it's a superhero comic book that flips the genre on its head at times. It can go places a lot of books won't take you because of Kyle Higgins' unwillingness to conform to superhero tropes. I mean, we get a book that shows us a 30-year-old superhero, not a teenager, and one that's got their own problems that involve being a young adult in that age range. Things like debt, confusion on where your life is going, and falling behind, that kind of thing, which resonates with me because I'm 24. I'm about to turn 25. And I know that a lot of the teenager stuff is like getting a little played out for me. I know like shonen anime is something that I slowed down with so much. I'm more on the seinen now, and it's almost strictly because of the fact that I'm kind of off the teenage stories being told over and over again. You know, um, and yeah, I mean, with that, you at times we're getting a darker take on a superhero comic. It's like a Invincible and Power Ranger like fusion almost, and our main character has like that Spidey like sense of humor, except it's a lot snarkier and more dark in this one, or in this comic than like Spider-Man per se. And yeah, like just to show you a good example of that, in one of the earlier issues, he's like on his front porch eating cereal, kind of just doing his thing, and these kids are walking to school talking shit, and he's kind of just talking shit back, like, huh, what? That's not what your mom said last night.
Fuck them kids. Fuck the kids.
You feel me? And it's like Superman isn't doing that. Like that's it's sometimes it's the little things. Also, there's big moments too, which I'm about to get into. But sometimes it's the little things that like you're not gonna see at a DC and a Marvel, because these characters have been around for so long, and at this point there's corporate rules and parameters set that like they can't even do this or that unless it's in some wacky elseworld story. But we also just see things like him, instead of like in a Batman comic where we're sending you to Arkham, he's kind of debating, should I kill this person? Should I kill them so that they don't come back and harm my family and friends? Or maybe he sees some money that was stolen and now no one's around, and it's like, well, it's already stolen money. Should I take it? And I like seeing these things because it's authentic and these are real human thoughts. Like you can be a good person and still think about something, and still have like a moment to be tempted or this and that. So that's something that I love as well. But I don't know. To be honest, the protagonist doesn't play, for real. And I love how modern and realistic the story can be. Like, we have superheroes that are streamers and doing subathons while catching bad guys. Like, that's low key mad realistic. Like, you're trying to tell me right now that if superpowers were real and people had them, they wouldn't be streaming them. There wouldn't be like superheroes doing Burger King ads. Let's be for real. That would exactly happen. That's another thing that I praise the show The Boys on, where I'm like, okay, I think this will be pretty valid. Like big companies having their superhero group, like, yeah, come on, there would definitely be like an Apple 7. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that for sure. But yeah, anyways, the comic's really good. It's basically about, we have a couple main characters, like I said, and the world building is great too. Like I said earlier, with how it's kind of like an Invincible Power Rangers fusion, that's kind of where these other characters come in at. Also, the main character and his best friend are like the two main characters, at least for where I am now. I'm probably in like the second or third arc of the comic. I'm still early, but this is a no spoiler review, by the way, or let's talk, I don't know. But yeah, basically it's kind of just like guy, he's in debt. He's going back home to stay with his family for a bit, and on his first night there, he runs into one of his old friends. They go out for a drink outside of the bar. On the way back, they see a black hole, a floating black hole. It's about this big though. Reach out, grabs it, and then all of a sudden he's in the suit. And oh my god, I know I'm kind of all over the place. I'm gonna start trying to make bullet points with these videos, but oh my god, is the radiant black suit like it's sauce? Stop it. It's sauce, and it has other modes. We're not getting into spoilers, but there's other modes to it. It's clean. I'm not gonna lie, and yeah, basically from there, it's this superhero adventure, and it's really interesting. And I love how Kyle Higgins has a way of like making young readers feel seen. And I know I'm saying this after saying older stories, but again, like I said, he's only 30. I didn't mean old people stories, but it's like comics are mostly written by older people, and you know, it's nothing wrong with that. A lot of the great comics, I mean, they came from people before us, so of course. But I just like how he does little things, like for instance, just bringing up Instagram stories. Like, I don't even think I've ever heard of like or seen Instagram stories in a comic page before, like on a panel. Um, and I'm trying to think now because I'm just rambling, but I see a lot of complaints. Okay, this is another thing. I wrote this down earlier. I see a lot of complaints about Radiant Black, and basically it's like amount of like filler in the beginning and whatnot, and they're referring to like the conversations between the two best friends, and I don't find it to be filler at all. I think every conversation is absolutely necessary, and it's really just showing us a glimpse into their lives, and admittingly I love it. It would actually be a bit frustrating though reading this issue by issue. I can admit that, like, low key I could see it being a little frustrating. Like, I'm jumping in late. So for me, I got the trade paperbacks. I'm flying through it. But if I was waiting like week to week, and then I get not an episode, that's what it feels like, but I get a issue where I'm reading through and it is just this conversation, I guess I could feel like it's filler. But in the lens of someone who's getting to just go through it, it all seems so necessary, and I love every bit of these two men who are like upset when they don't think they can depend on the other one, and it's like it's done in a really realistic way, especially with men, where it's like we're not always saying it. It's kind of like we, yeah, see you later, and then it's like just the way that the artist draws the facial expression when they turn around, and it's the small notes like that that I really love. And the world building in general, like I said, we kind of get like a team thing. This is a no spoiler vibe, so, but there are other players and components, and it's like I like how they break off and have certain time in the issue to kind of explain what their thing is, and what they have going on. But yeah, all in all, I mean, like I said, I'm not that far in this, but this is just a superhero comic that I cannot recommend enough. It's so good. If you like Invincible, if you like, I don't know, Spider-Man, or just you like superheroes in general and you want a fresh take, something that feels more realistic and authentic, Radiant Black, Kyle Higgins, you have to check it out. If you don't know, I'm a returning collector. I'm very new to collecting comics, so I'm sure a lot of people have been on the Radiant Black wave. I know there's like 30 something issues out by now, but I haven't. I know there's a lot of people like me who are either just starting comics, just getting back into comics, and they want to know what to read. This is what I suggest. This one is it. Um, I heard Kyle Higgins wrote some other stuff. I think it was actually a Power Rangers thing, and I might have to check that out. I was big on Power Rangers as a kid. I don't see myself being too interested in it as an adult, but Radiant Black is it. And if this is Kyle Higgins' usual thing, then I have to get on that. And also, again, I'm so mad I can't think of the artist's first name. I just know it's Acosta. Um, but they are just their art is just insane. Marcelo Costa. Their art is so good. I also have to check out any other comic that they've drawn, because I mean it's just, I don't know. I'm just going to random pages. There's some bangers that I want to point out, but I don't have the issues on hand in front of me to just kind of pick at things. But I mean, I don't know. I could rave about it for a while, but I probably shouldn't because I'm so early in it myself. But so far, it hasn't let me down. I'm so excited for it, and I can't wait to make more videos where I'm going in depth, especially when I catch up to like issue by issue, and I'll kind of talk about it the way I was talking about Lost Fantasy on my channel or Absolute Batman. But other than that, I don't think I have anything else to say. I gave it all my praises. I'm done glazing, so yeah, it's been Catman, aka Cat Collects, and you guys have a nice night.